Hey guys, how's it going? This is my crib, man. This is my books. This is all kind of your new age stuff. Your well, this is Ulster Color's tarot deck. This is actually all witchcraft. This is Anton LaVey's books here, hypnosis books, astral projection, remote viewing, just a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of these CDs and vampirism and stuff like that. This is all Aleister Crowley stuff here. This is all witchcraft. Pardon me. This is all your pagan stuff. Know the enemy. This is real alchemy. More alchemy books by Rejects. This is all shit. You can't even see it. My bad, guys. Anyway, yeah. So that's some of the books down there. I got my H.P. Lovecraft, Peter Lavenda. And that's I've been at this for a while, guys. I don't do the geoengineering thing. There's I've given away 3 of these books already. Martin's books. There's I got 5 Bibles and the Quran and the Book of Jasher, the Book of Jubilees, the Apocrypha, the Sefer. All this is that's all tarot Bibles and stuff like that. This is all Jordan Maxwell, all in here. This is Trey Smith and stuff like that, and other stuff. Watchers. This is Watchers is oh shit, I can't remember his name. Anyway, Origins and Oracles. That's Michael Tazarian. Forbidden Archaeology by Michael Cremo. Egyptian Book of the Dead, I got a couple of them. I got the Tibetan Book of the Dead, David Icke, there's a few of his books in there. Signature Forces by Lavetta. Marty Leeds, his 3 books there on numerology, gematria, Synagogue of Satan, Strange Gods of Judaism, Protocols of Zion, Illuminati Unmasked, that's Johnny Cerrucci. Years of Children by Johnny Cerrucci. I got all kinds of these books. Which one is this? Oh yeah, that's Zen Garcia one. I got about 5 of his books. Michael Heiser, 1, 2, 3 of his books. I got 8 or 9 Zen Garcia books. Secret Teachings of All Ages, Knights Templar, Harem, Freemasonry. Morals and Dogma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of the Book of Enoch. I gave one to Robin, which was similar to this one here. She's one of the girls at the protest. Behold the Pale Horse, Brave New World, 1984 by Orwell. Edward Bernays, Pro, Pagan, Propaganda. Dead Men's Secrets, Velikovsky's Strange, whatever that one was. Anyway, David Ferry, Me and Lee. That's Meredith Baxter. She was Lee Harvey Oswald's lover. There's a whole bunch of stuff down there about China and all that. Giants, more giants. Fingerprints of the Gods. Dare to Question, that's Ted Kuntz's Vex books. This is all Freemasonry symbolisms and stuff. How to Create a Mind. Billy Shears. Yep. I got all the books, man. and all the papers too. I got flat earth books down there. This is Anthony Sutton. Eustace Mullins. More books. I got the JFK files. The fake JFK assassination. It's all right here. Everything, man. This guy was a queer too. The whole thing, the entire breakdown. Right, how he faked his own death. Right. JFK was gay. Right. Looks like JFK was gay. Marilyn Monroe faked her death. The Manson murders were all a false flag. Destroy the hippie movement. More papers. Over here. Proof that John Lennon faked his death. Hitler's genealogy. There's another copy of that. Lincoln assassination. I got one of Martin Luther King. All those guys are 33 degree Freemasons. Martin Luther King was a black nobility. The JFK brothers were, well, the Kennedy brothers were Irish royalty, man. Those guys. Joe Kennedy owned RKO Studios from the 1929 bank crash. So that was the dad. And speaking about Marty Gates, this is my gig here. There's Marty there on the computer. I'm watching scripture and the stars. I just uploaded some videos over here. That's my other computer there. There's about 22 flags. That's my Constitutional Convention stuff. But and then I got more stuff over there too. It's like crazy, man. I got files and stuff everywhere. That's all I do. Study the occult. Which means the hidden, guys. Is nothing. That's what I do, man. I know my enemy, and I look at things completely different than anybody else. So that's what I do here, and I try and share the truth. And I try and do it in a Christian way, because those guys don't like Jesus. So obviously, I'm going to be on that team. So anyway, much love. I'm just chilling out here. Don't mind my mess in my house, but well, it's not that bad. But this is what I do. Okay, guys. This is my crib. Maybe I'll talk a bit. People have been asking me to make my own personal video recently, and every time I do it, I seem to get a strike or something, or get shit from YouTube anyway. Yeah, man, I just do this. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm an old man. I don't do this for any money. I got no ponies in the race. I can say what I want to say, and I don't have to worry about anybody trying to control me, because I don't make any money doing this. And it's put this down. It's kind of sucks, but I mean, I want to be on the right side of history, and I want to do all of the things for all the right reasons. And I'm really shitty at doing that, so I got to keep focused on my stuff. And I'm always learning. You can't stop learning in this game. And I do the resets. I do meltology stuff. I am a really big fan of True Seeker 69 and Steve GMO and CFM, Ceiling Fan Man. There's Brian Staley. Oh, and there's all kinds of people, man. You know, there was a rally at Flattoberfest today. I think it was in South Carolina or something. I couldn't get there because you gotta have a passport to get across the border nowadays, and I haven't got one. I don't even know if they give me one. Anyhow, yeah, my life has been kind of like up and down and all around, and I do this because I don't know. You know, like you don't have to. You know, having an education is actually detrimental to your own health. Sorry. Yeah, so that's the way I look at it. anybody that's got letters involved with their name, I don't have anything too much to do with. I basically got a grade 4 education, man. But I got my university education at a photocopier when I was 18 years old. So I just photocopied my younger brother's best friend's. Actually, it wasn't 18; it was a little bit older. But his best friend's university resume, more or less, and I became the youngest supervisor in Air Canada's history at one time. Anyway, I did that for 5 years, and then I basically my dad got sick, and he got sick with cancer, which killed my mother when I was 10 years old. That's why when my mother died, I kind of left the tracks, man. This when I was 10 years old. And through my research, I find out stuff like Dr. Fauci came back from Vietnam in 1968, apparently, and brought back a whole new dose of chemotherapy, or AZT, whatever you want to call that shit. And they killed my mother in 6 months, basically, towards the end of 1972. And I was 10 years old, so it kind of hit me hard. And that was 49 years ago. So, I mean, I've had to deal with that my whole life. And, you know, I dealt with it the best way I could. I did a lot of drugs and stuff. I spent 5 years in high school, you know, selling pot and everything, making more money than the vice principal there. And after 5 years of doing that in high school, I was making more money than the vice principal there, apparently. And they kicked me out several times. And I live right next door to the high school, so it wasn't any issue. But yeah, I was doing pretty good. My teenage years was rock and roll, and I seen the Rolling Stones 8 times in my lifetime. I seen the Who 5 times. I was a real concert goer, and I look at things today and I go, holy shit. Anyway, there's a lot of controlled opposition out there, and that's why I do what I do without any monetary attachments to it, because like I said, I don't got any ponies in the race, so I don't have to worry about anybody kind of control me. I can say whatever the shit I want, because I'm not making any money doing it. So, not that it wouldn't, you know, it'd be nice to get some sort of bones in the deal, but it just ain't gonna. It's not my thing. So I'm working with a broken camera. That's what I'm using right now. It got broken in Ottawa, and the person said they would pay for it. They never even talked to me since then, really. So, anyhow, this is what I do. This is my crib. I take everything apart and I put it back together again, and I study it upside down, and you know, I just that's what I do, man. I just I'm not working right now because I was working with my brother for the last couple of years per se, and I don't know, I just don't get it. I mean, every day I'm talking about this stuff, and I'm not just talking about now, because I mean, I was into activism, well, with the chemtrail shit, and then I was also, before this, I was doing the 5G activism, because I haven't owned a cell phone in 5 years now. And I'm a real, where is it? I'm not into this shit, man. This is Captain Jerry Flynn, Hidden Dangers. It's all about the 5G, man. And this guy is Captain Jerry Flynn. He's an electronics weapons warfare specialist from the Canadian military. He's retired. He lives in Vancouver, BC right now. He gives you the entire laydown of what's going on with 5G and this bullshit. Just in this book alone, I believe he's been on a few talk shows, like Ahava 528, that's Shai from Israel. He's got well, he was doing some really good videos with Dean Henderson. This is another one. Nephilim Crown, 5G Apocalypse, Dean Henderson. He's actually a guy who's in the native traditions. He lives in the Midwest in the States there. He's another guy who knows about this stuff. And yeah, so that's how I was going. I was protesting down at Dundas Square for the 5G. And that was before this DeVock 91 came around. Which DeVock is reverse for whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. This is DeVock backwards, which in Hebrew means divorced, finished, kaput's the end. Oh, it's crazy. And COVID-19, that's certification of vaccine identification 19, which first letter of the alphabet is A, ninth letter is I. Artificial intelligence. Your cell phone is a prison cell phone. Anyway, yeah, I can go on for days about this stuff. I just, I should probably do some live stuff or something soon. I gotta get a camera and microphone set up here, and maybe I'll start doing stuff like that. But like I said, I just do what I can with what I got. I think I got close to 1,000 protest videos in the last 18 months. I've been to Montreal 8 times, Ottawa 5 times. I've been to Windsor, Stratford, Waterloo, Kitchener, Barrie, all over Southern Ontario. I got a $880 fine in Woodstock, Ontario for providing a hot meal to the homeless and giving them clean winter clothing, socks, boots, you name it. And they give me an $880 fine for that, against the Reopening Act. Can you imagine? And yeah, so I've been around. I got BitChute. I've been putting all my stuff up to BitChute pretty much lately because the GooTube it hates me, and every time I post something I usually get grief. So and when you got they killed my main channel already last year, and that was when I had all my subs on it. But now it's just, I think I got 800 and some odd subs again. Not that I really care anyway, right? I just try and share what I got with the people that are close to me, and everybody. This is what I was saying. I was working with my brother for the last couple of years, you know, off and on, doing jobs and stuff, and he went out and got the jab, both, and I don't know, man. I told both my brothers. I said, look, man, it's the death shot. It's the cult shot. It's like both my brothers got both jabs, and my older brother's now. He's been a postal worker for 40 years. He's got a big crib in Oakville, Ontario, with a big gazebo in the backyard and a kidney-shaped swimming pool and all the barbecue and the sheds. And he's been a postal worker for 4 years, and he's 66 and a half years old. He'll be 67 in February. And he's still working, or he was, until recently. And I talked to him, I guess, about a month ago. He said he's off work. I said, you're off work? He said, yeah, Tommy, my legs are shaking. I said, oh yeah? When did that start? After you got your second jab? Click. Hung up on me. So I've talked to him a few times. Well, I try and talk to him at least once a week, but I can't bring up that topic because it just hangs up on me, man. And so I was talking with my uncle a couple months ago, and he told me he just got. Well, I told everybody not to do this stupid thing. And a couple months ago, he got his first jab. I said, what? I said, Uncle Jimmy, man, it's not a jab, man. It's not a. You know what I mean? He got his second jab. My uncle right now is in the Edmonton hospital with meningitis. My cousin tells me one day he's there, the next day he's not. He's basically gaga goo goo. I talked to him last week. He seemed alright for a few minutes. He said, "Oh, hey Tommy, you tracked me down." He said, you seem to find me." I said, "Yeah." Anyway, he's not in good shape. I guess my cousin tells me now they're looking for long-term care for him. He's 6 years old. Got both jabs. He got meningitis. And my cousin now told me he's got an incredible case of chickenpox going on as well. So he's in the Edmonton hospital. And, what do you do? I gotta stay connected to the source, man. That's the only thing that gets me by. And I watch videos. Some of them I try and wrap my head around. There's some people that kind of inspire me. There's Dave, Trinity 4 Africa. He's been a real inspiration for me for a couple of years now. He's a serious flat earth dude, right? And he's a serious truther, man. This guy he's on to everything. He knows about the resets. He's into the information on the Tartarian situation, which is kind of a mystery in its own self. Those old buildings that we got in our cities, who made them, right? And Queen's Park and Old City Hall and Parliament Hill in Canada and Ottawa there. And who made all these buildings? And it's a mystery, but I sort of got an idea what's going on. I heard the millennial reign of Christ. This is when all that stuff was built, and we're living in the years when Satan has been loosed. Anyway, we'll be alright. I dig it. I'm not from this world, right? Obviously I'm not, because the shit I've gone through, man. I'm so busted up, it's crazy, man. My left hip bone's in my right thigh. Half my back is in my left thigh and my right thigh. I had 23 operations just to get me vertical. And I'm not talking about a little snip here and there. I'm talking about some serious under the knife surgeries. I broke both my thighs, my shin, and my pelvis in 1982. Motorcycle crash. Got hit by an Ontario Hydro executive. Anyway, so then I was going through all the years of the cocaine and the heroin and all that fucking shit. Oh man, I had thousands of dollars a day habit. And that's, I really picked up the speed when I found out my dad had prostate cancer, and I just went, oh shit. And I had this thing in my head where I wasn't going to make it to 25 years old. Yeah. Anyway, that's how I lived. I lived like I wasn't supposed to go past 25 years old, and that's why I was burning a wick at both ends. And I was going like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Yeah. And now I'm a grandfather. I got my daughter. She's beautiful. I got my awesome son, 17 years old. He's got his driver's license, his own Dodge Dakota pickup truck. He pays his own insurance. He makes $25 an hour as a stonemason, plus he's going to school. He'll be 18 in February. He got his driver's license today. He turned 16. I gave him $800 for his driver's ed. It took him 8 months to finish that. The day he finished that, he was booked for his driver's thing. He did his driver's test a couple of days later. He got his driver's license. Totally cool, good to go. He pays his own insurance. He doesn't need a driver in the truck with him or nothing, because he did the driver's ed. And now he was doing stonework today with my grandkid's father, Christian. So my son and my daughter's ex, they worked all day today anyway. But that's the way it goes. It's cool. So yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm an old dog, and researching and truth. Yeah, it's been 49 years, man. I've been at this shit. You know, I went back to college. I think I was around 43 years old for a minute. I took advanced biology, and then I realized the stuff I was being taught in grade 4 was more advanced than the stuff they were teaching me at George Brown College, so I immediately packed my bags and left. Anyway, that's it for me in education. So, like, in education is not mean you're smart, right? Being clever, that's a whole different thing. So, I don't know, like I said, 9/11. Oh yeah, 9/11, that's another one. 20th anniversary of 9/11. 9/11. Halifax, Nova Scotia. I own the Halifax Regional Furniture Bank Society, and the province had given me the old Halifax Infirmary for about 5 years free of charge, because I helped out hundreds of thousands of people in Nova Scotia with my Halifax Regional Furniture Bank Society. And before that, I had the Metro Furniture Bank Society. I was working on Goddardton Street. I had my shop on Eyesville, in the north end there. And one of my ex-wives was a social worker, Carrie. She worked at the Department of Community Services in Halifax. She was the female transient caseworker. She handled all the girls that came out of jail, and all the prostitutes and the troubled girls and battered women. I did a lot of work for Barney House, Edson House, Berry House, the Marguerite Center for Women. Those are all women's shelters in Nova Scotia. Then I took care of the Turning Point for Men down on Barrington Street. I did a lot of work with St. Mary's and Dalhousie. I just was like a giver. And then after 9/11, I provided 1,870 double beds to stranded passengers that couldn't go home for, I don't know, it seemed like a month or more. But they did a lot of damage to my gear. And the province didn't give me nothing but my shit back.